Keeping in touch with your contacts is a vital part of building relationships that lead to initial sales and repeat business. ACT gives you the ability to write letters and print envelopes to stay connected to your contacts. The first thing you should do is configure ACT to either use the built-in word processor or Microsoft Word as your preferred editor for creating letters, memos, and fax cover pages. To do this, go to your Tools menu and then click Preferences towards the bottom of the menu. From here, you're going to go to your Communication tab. Then, in the Word Processor dropdown, choose either Microsoft Word, which is recommended for its advanced functionality, or the ACT word processor. That's it. Click OK and you're all set. Now let's write a letter to a contact. I'm going to go to the detail view for one of my contacts, and her name is Penny Lincoln. There she is. I'm going to double click her name to go to her detail view. Now the simplest way to create a letter to send to this contact is to go to the right menu at the top and just choose Letter. This will open up your default word processor with your template displayed. For me, it's Microsoft Word, which appears behind ACT. ACT has populated the address information and other necessary fields from the contact record into this letter. All I have to do now is just type the body of my letter here. Once you're finished editing this letter, make sure you save it as you normally would with any document. I'm going to save it to my desktop, and I'll just title it Letter to Penny. Now once you're finished, here's a helpful trick that you can do whenever you want to print a letter. If you're using Microsoft Word, you may have noticed the ACT tab at the top. Let's click it to see what it contains. Now notice this button on the right. It's called Print and Record. I'm going to click that. This is going to let me print my letter and also record its contents to the History tab for the contact in ACT. Now, since I've set up PDF as my default print type, I'm just going to save this document one more time to my desktop, and I'll call it again Letter to Penny. Now notice the new window that opens. I want to create a history record of this letter, but I need to choose the contact first. So I'm going to search for Penny in the bar at the top, and then I'll choose Penny Lincoln, and I'm going to click the right arrow to move her to my selected column. Once I've done that, I'll click OK. Now I need to choose Yes because I want to record history to Penny's contact record in ACT. And in the regarding field, I'll just type in Letter Printed. I'm going to click OK. And now if I go to Penny's contact record in ACT, and click the History tab, I can see this history item was created, Letter Printed. The problem here is that there aren't any details associated with this letter. So let me go back to Word and show you one other way of doing this. This time, on the ACT tab within Word, I'm going to click Record to History. In the regarding field, this time I'm going to type Letter Recorded, just to see how different it will be. And now I'm going to click OK. Once again, I need to locate Penny. There she is. I'll move her over and click OK. Now when I go back to ACT once more, if I hit the F5 key on my keyboard, it will refresh this History tab. Now it says Letter Recorded, but this time there's an attachment, which I can open if I need to revisit the letter that I sent to Penny. So what about envelopes? Well, if you want to print an envelope from ACT, that's easy to do. Let me close Word real quick. And then from ACT, I'm going to go to my File menu, and from here I'll choose Print. Now the printout type I want is envelopes. All you have to do now is choose your paper type. I think I'll do US letter this time, and I'll click the Print button. Next, you can choose to preview this before sending it to the printer, and then also add all of the contacts for whom this envelope should be printed. I'm going to stick with my current contact, and then I'll click OK. The preview window opens up, and it shows me that the letter is now ready to be sent to the printer. So the document creation features in ACT enable you to quickly create targeted correspondence. When you print documents, you can also track history and attach the correspondence to your contact records for a quick reference later.